George Riff here, Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain. This is a play-along rather than a concert, so do join in. I've got 3 songs. I've got Old Dusty Road, which originally was Woody Guthrie. I've got Hey Joe, the best known version of which is Jimi Hendrix, and I've got Sunny Side of the Street, which everybody, including Louis Armstrong, did. All in different keys. Here we go. Old Dusty Road first. I'm going down this old dusty road. I'm going down this old dusty road. I'm going down this old dusty road, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine, 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 and I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the dust storms never blow. I'm going where the dust storms never blow. I'm going where the dust storms never blow, blow, blow. I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm looking for a job at honest pay. I'm looking for a job at honest pay. I'm looking for a job at honest pay, 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 and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Oh, how'd you go? Yeah. So let's see, I'm playing chords F, B flat. I'm throwing in a sort of B flat minor 6 there. It's one finger, it's an easy thing. Sounds complicated to say B flat minor 6, but B flat minor with the open string there, just one finger. And then A minor 7 is all nothing, there you go, and then D7 like that, or you could play it like this, G7, C7, sometimes C7's like that. There we go, not much to that one. Haha, good tune though. I first heard it from the JSD band years ago, Scottish group. This is The Sunny Side of the Street, which lots of people say was written by Fats Waller and sold. But who can say? The composers who got it registered may well have written it. Here we go. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. When you hear that pitter-pat and that happy tune is your step, just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. I used to walk about Sunny Side of the Street in C major. You can play the chords in first position, G7, C, and then B half diminished is actually D minor sixth, so you could play a D minor or a D minor with a sixth, E7, F6, play an F if you wish, and we're back to B half diminished, E7. These chords are all shown in the link below the video available from our website ukuleleorchestra.com. A minor, reasonable first position chords, and then I've got a D13th here. Play a D7th if you really want to, but you get more of a chiming in with the tune if you play D13 in first position. There's no D in it, it's implied, so are the notes we're playing, and then D flat 7, D7, or you could do just those two notes if you wish. D13, D minor 7, I usually just play an F, G7, C sharp diminished, G7, so we go. Occurs 3 times. We've got the A section, the B section and the C section, all the same chords, and in the C section, the third bit, the middle 8, we get this thing. So you want to play all the chords, it's C, G7 sus4, C diminished, C. You can just play these two strings, there's C and the E if you like. Brings out the tune. C, G minor 7, C7, and then C7 augmented, which leads us to F, A minor 7, D minor, and then A7 suspended fourth, A minor 7, G, D7, C sharp diminished, G7, and again C sharp diminished, D minor 7, G7, and we are again, so you get. And then I'm playing these chords up as they are shown in the chord sheet, the diagrams. The inversions are up the neck. Well, it's quite relatively easy, but you just have to get used to playing out of first position if you're not already doing it. Quite a nice chord. F6, very easy. So. Same chords, A minor. Whoops, sorry. Middle 8, G minor 7, C7 augmented, C, C7 F. I'm playing G13th there, so you get the E at the top, which is the melody notes. You play G7 if you like and sing the E, but it's hard to get the E in the chord because you want the F to make it a G7. Well, there you go. Check out those chords. They're worth working through. And if they're finger busters and driving you crazy, then try and find your own way of doing them. So when it comes to, for example, the after the D13th, the D7 and the D flat 7, I tend to just play these two strings, the G string and the E string. Makes it a lot easier than doing 4 notes on all 4 strings. Always a good tip, especially if you're playing some of the melodies or a chord melody. Good luck with that lot. And this was Hey Joe. Hey Joe, where you gonna go with that gun in your hand? Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going down to shoot my old lady. You know I go to messing around with another man. Hey Joe, where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna go? I'm going down south, I'm going down to New Mexico way. I'm going way down south, way down where I can be free. Ain't nobody gonna find me, baby. So some observations about Hey Joe. The intro, which I've got written on the sheet, is Ed, Bag, E, Abdab, Dag. And conventionally that's what people play, that's what Creation did, and it seems that they recorded it before Jimi Hendrix, and he does the same sort of thing. So it's E, D, and then B, A, G. You could bend it and go. So, and then E, and then A, B, D, A, B, D, and then A, G, E. So, into the C, G, D chords, A, then the E. Everybody says E is hard to play. That's because they do it like that with a very strange chord shape. And as that note there is the same as that note there, there is no reason to play the same note on 2 separate strings, producing a difficult chord shape, when actually you can just do that. Just play those 3 and it sounds exactly the same. So, and then if you want to, you can do the thing at the top, but you don't have to. Nobody's saying you have to play all 4 strings. You can play 2 or 3. In fact, lots of people I know who play the guitar say there are 6 strings on the guitar. If you're playing more than 3 notes, you're doing it wrong. You're just doing first position or bar chords. You don't need to do that. Sounds powerful at first, but with repeated use it gets tiring for the ears. So why not play one note, two notes, three notes, and four some of the time? And if you're doing an E major chord in a thing like this, it's a blues sort of feel. Therefore you can put blue notes in, which is the minor third, that's the E. The major third is this, G sharp. Do, 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 do. But you can put the blue third in, and you can bend it. And then there's the E at the top, you can put the minor seventh in, or the flattened seventh. Or down in the octave D, E. So if you're playing the E, you can put a blue third in, add the B at the top, so you get, and bend the fourth, the A, up to B, and the blue third G, so you're playing. And then you can do the chromatic slide down from an E chord to the C, which is a flattened sixth chord, and then a G, minor third chord, D, flattened seventh chord, A, chord 4, and to E, which is chord 1 again. Then you can do the Hendrix riff. Whoops. So if you play an E7 chord and play this string and then this string, you can play the riff that everybody does. And then you could do the bass riff, which sounds quite nice if you can put it in. So when you get to the C, start off on the third, go to the next chord G, again start on the third, then go to the D, and again on the third, and you get to the A, again on the third. Back to the C. Put some extra notes in, so you go. That one's quite a good one. E at the top. Play the B on the E string and bend it up. Again, minor third, bend it up to the major third. There you go, a few little twiddles you can throw in Hey Joe. Thank you so much.